Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a beautiful Saturday morning here in Austin, Texas. I'm back on my track. I got some barefoot running in today. Got 12.4 miles in. Pretty ecstatic. This video here is going to be a little bit long, or longer than normal. We'll see. I am in a great space today. I tell you, I got to tell you something honest. These runs are purely selfish because what they do for me is they bring about focus and clarity that I don't normally have in my day-to-day life when I don't run, exercise, or whatever thing of the sort. So it's a great, I get a great feeling about them. They're really amazing to have them. Where do I go? Right now, still reading Long Walk to Freedom by Nelson Mandela. I'm in the stage where he's talking about his law firm and starting to get into the ANC and how his perspective is changing and the process of how he became who he ultimately became. I'm enjoying the read. Mine is a lot of stuff's going on. Also, my brother sent me an article recently about the path to being a millionaire, for me, billionaire, and how the paths go in a different ways to get there. The virtuoso, the dreamer, the climber, the saver, investor, things of the sort. My path is the dreamer. And I actually will send the link to the article that he sent me. I think it's a really interesting read if you care to read it. A lot of what it says is it's so funny that how things are all really interconnected. Everything happens for a reason. Everything, the things that we do, the things that we feel, the things that happen around us, the things that happen in others, all happen for a reason under God's plan. So it's funny when you read something and you think that you are the only thing in this world or only person in this world, but you realize that it's speaking to who you are. And it may not be speaking to who you once were or who you are in your future, but where you can be and where you are in your present moment. And just the things that go through my mind, and I'm like, where does that come from? Why am I thinking that way? What does that mean? And then it kind of guides me to the place that I need to be. I was also just recently reading a book by Robert Kiyosaki. I may be saying his name wrong. The author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, and it's a version of it talking about business in the 21st century that was shared with me by a friend, Faithful Cooper Damali. And this one thing that always just stuck out to me was the idea of the quadrants. And on the left side of the quadrant, there is the E, the employee, and the S, the self-employed. And on the right side, it is the B for business owner and I for investor. And in part of the book, one of the things it talks about the thoughts and things that are said by each person, each individual in that quadrant, and how it going from one side of the quadrant to the other side of the quadrant involves just a change of mindset. And let me just tell you, a lot of times as I read, I just get blown away by the concepts and the thoughts, and the idea of gaining knowledge. It's pretty amazing. I know my path is, I know that I'm on a path to success. I know where I'm going. I know what I have to do. This is getting a little bit long, so I'm going to stop really quickly, continue on another day. I met a gentleman named Dave on a flight to Sacramento with his wife. Dave, for me, you are an inspiration. We had an amazing conversation. The entirety of the flight, I think it was about a 5.5, 6 hour flight. And I was having a conversation with another coworker of mine where he overheard and understood exactly where I was and the headspace I was. And he is a few years removed from where I want to be. And he let me know, or seeing his progress and what he'd done, let me know. I'm gonna put his name in this post. I'd love for you to check him out, maybe even reach out to him, maybe even follow him. Dave, you are an inspiration. Really quickly, Landon, you are an inspiration. Sometimes we do things or don't do things because of our doubts, our fears, our insecurities, and things of the sort. And even when we still have those things and we go beyond that and still reach for our dreams, our routes, our paths, it's amazing to see. And watching you inspires me. It truly inspires me. And I got your back all the way. I'm not going to talk much longer. I got to get my butt on and do these handstands and get on and enjoy the day with my daughter. Man, stay blessed, stay loved, feel peace. I love you. I hope that you love me, but if you don't, hey, it is what it is. Have a great and amazing day. Enjoy your weekend, people.